Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to discuss on the change. Change is inevitable. Currently we are witnessing many changes in corporates, companies, courtesy of innovation that is being brought about by the dynamism, courtesy of information and technology. And so change must happen. Corporates and businesses are restructuring. They are scaling down in order to maximize on returns while using minimum resources. And so they scale down in order to maximize on the returns and cut on expenses, operational costs, and so on and so forth. Now, scaling down has happened in most corporates. And scaling down means re-engineering or reallocation of resources, minimum resources for maximum returns. When the resources are reallocated or when a model is re-engineered, it means that there is going to be maximum expectation of yield from minimum resources, and that may in the long run affect the quality of the product or compromise on the service provision, the quality of the service provision. Now, it will also lead to, or may lead to, ethical dilemma. That means corporates, in their quest to maximize on the yield from the minimum resource, they will keep promising, or may not have any otherwise but to promise, but they can't be able to deliver. Reason is because the change they have effected is so drastic and they may not be prepared for the same, and so on and so forth. And therefore, the promise they give may not be matched with the actions or the end product. So change is inevitable, but it must not be drastic. To survive in a highly competitive environment, you will have to have a consistent brand. Now, brand is associated with the vision, the mission, the values, and so on and so forth. There is also the culture. Now, when the change is introduced and it is effected in a drastic manner, and then there's the chain effect of affecting the quality and so on and so forth, because the resources are constrained and the culture has to change, everything has to change, the values have to change in order to accommodate the drastic change. Now that affects the brand. Now, while scaling down yields the maximum return on investment, it initiates stages where a brand is associated with quality at that particular given time. Or better put this way, that as the quality deteriorates, the quality either of service or a bit of the product, as it deteriorates, it's associated to the brand. Like you, we are living in a highly competitive world where information is readily available. And therefore, within a click of a button, information has gone out there to thousands and millions of people. And now the brand will have been put in a high risk. So the change initiation must be done in a smooth way, in a smooth handover. Well, it's true that information and technology is redefining the business models at a very high rate, McHugh. A business must be strategic in effecting whatever changes that must happen, courtesy of such remodeling. Innovation as well as pressure to maximize the returns on minimum input may truly push the management to such extreme ends. But nonetheless, effective, well thought out strategy must be put in place by the companies or business top management and must be constantly done. And the top management must always be on the lookout for any foreseeable changes in the near future. Laws are changing, new vocabulary is being brought about by researchers. They are churning innovations and innovative products left, right, and center. And the thing is bringing a lot of changes all together, round the clock. It is therefore incumbent upon any business leader who is serious about business growth and has a vision to be on the top of things and create an environment of a smooth transition as they usher in new business models and as they modify their policies and procedures and so on and so forth, so that the change may not be seen internally by the staff as being drastic and reactive, while on the other side, the outside world may also not panic by associating a brand, the drastic change of culture and values etc. of a brand to mean that maybe the brand is going down or something. So as a business leader, you need to be in the lookout. Right now, the vocabulary is changing, and within the next 4 or 5 years, there won't be any hard cash. There'll be soft cash, those soft payment systems. They call it bitcoins. That is a thing that is being debated across the world in boardrooms. It's being discussed in China, in Japan, wherever. Bitcoin is coming into place. Robots are taking over most of human work. Robots are taking over healthcare. They are taking over farming. Right now we are talking about precision agriculture. Those are the things that are being worked on. They're in the labs. Others are out. They're being tested. We are talking about flying air taxis. And so the question should be, how is the top management, how are the business leaders prepared to adopt these changes? You should be able to stand 5 years ahead and usher in your clients as they come. So change is inevitable, but must not be drastic. Thank you very much.